then we have integers. What is an integer, first of all? Who can tell me what an integer is? Madison.
A whole number.
A whole number that is either positive or negative or 0. Okay, good. So what would make this statement true? 5 plus blank equals 0, everybody.
5 plus negative 5.
Okay. Negative 8 plus what, Brian?
8.
8. Okay, good. How about what would we fill into this blank right here? This x plus 3 plus what would give us just x, Christian?
Negative 3.
Negative 3. And Maya, how about that last one? M plus negative 12 plus 12. Okay, so here we know that the sum of 8 and negative 8, 5 and negative 5, they are called opposites, is always 0. Okay, and that's important to know because that when we eliminate constant terms, because we want to find out what 3x equals in example 1. All right, now this lighter color here, you don't need to be really concerned about that. That's not the problem here. But why do you think I put that in there? 3x minus 18 equals 8, and 3x plus negative 18 equals 8. Why do you think I put that in there, Isha? They mean the same thing. Taking away 18 is the same as adding negative 18. So from now on, when we see plus negative 18, what are we going to have to think to ourselves? We know we have to get rid of our constant term first. Okay, there's the variable term we saved for last. We have to get rid of that first. What's going to eliminate a negative 18? What's going to eliminate a negative 18, Daniel? Positive 18. Okay, so if I have 3x plus negative 18, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do 3x plus negative 18, keep the problem just like it is, and I'm going to add 18, the opposite, to both sides. Okay, so from now on, unless you see subtraction in the original problem, you're not going to be using subtraction anymore because once we add in all these negative signs, it gets really confusing. But if we only deal with addition, it really helps us. Okay, so keep that in mind. I don't want us taking away a negative 18. I want us adding 18 to both sides. So I'm left with 3x, and then 18 plus 8, kids, is 26. What are we going to divide both sides by, Hannah? 3. And we're going to get x equals 8 2/3. Good. Okay, example 2 says 2m minus 12 equals negative 41. All right, so what we're going to do first, every time we see subtraction, we're going to change it to addition. So our next line is, who can tell me what the equivalent addition is for 2m minus 12? 2m minus 12, Malik.
2m minus 12 plus 12 equals 41 plus 12.
Okay, we are going to add 12 both sides. But before we do that, I want to not have subtraction anymore. Who can rewrite it with addition?
It would be 2m plus negative 12 equals negative 41.
Good. So this is what I want to see, and I want you to write that down. Change all subtraction to addition. Addition of the opposites. All right. So if we have 2m plus negative 12, what are we going to add to both sides? Clayton. Good. We're going to add 12 to both sides. Negative 41 plus 12. What am I left with now? Madison.
2m equals negative 41 plus 12.
2m equals negative 29. We're going to divide both sides by what, kids? 2. And who can give me the correct answer? We see something a little bit different here that we haven't seen yet. Akash?
Negative 14.
That's the thing we haven't seen yet. Negative 14 and 1/2. You have to remember, we're dividing negative 29 here by a positive 2. You hate to love you. Hate. Okay, negative divided by a positive is a negative number. All right. Okay, 56 plus 3t equals 0. Now, we're not used to seeing our constant term first. Usually we see our coefficient and our variable first. So, since we have addition, we can just change the order. Some kids like to rearrange this. Now, I'm not going to make that mandatory, but let's do it for the sake of our notes. 3t plus 56 equals 0. It helps us remember what we get rid of first. Either way, it doesn't matter whether you rearrange or not. What's our next line going to be with addition only? Ryan?
3t plus 56 plus negative 56 equals 0.
Equals 0.
Plus
Plus negative 56. Good. What am I left with after I do all that addition? Christian?
3t equals 9.
Good. What are we going to do to both sides? Add them.
Divide by 3.
Divide by 3. And t is going to equal, who can tell me what t equals? Hannah?
18.
Yes. What kind of an 18 though?
Oh, negative. Sorry.
That's okay. Negative 18 and 2/3 because we have to remember we have a negative 56 divided by a positive 3.